What a rainy day it is today. Hope everyone is staying dry as I walk around the rain. Today's date, Sunday, December 10th, 2023. Time is almost 4 o'clock p.m. Temperature is 57 Fahrenheit, so quite warm for December, 14 Celsius. I'm starting this off in Times Square. I think the rain's going to get heavier in the evening, so I'm starting the stream before that happens. I don't know if I'm going to stick around for it, but we'll see. But it's kind of a light rain right now. It's supposed to be some high winds tonight and some pretty heavy showers. Oh really? Ali BHG is pouring in New England? Hasn't really started here in New York yet. Although in the morning there were some little spurts of heavy rain, but they didn't last too long. Another guy named John says, I thought New York was a place that snows and not rains. New York definitely gets a lot more rain than snow. Actually, as of late in recent times, it hasn't really snowed much at all. Last year, there was really no measurable snowfall for that season. Not too sure if we're going to get some snow this year or not. I hope with this stream I don't have too many issues with my microphone and water getting in. I don't think I'm going to deal with this. I'll wait for the next light. Joe at Hansy on Broadway says 10 p.m. is going to be a heavy rainfall. That's what I heard too. During the evening hours, it's going to get really heavy and very windy. Yes, we'll go now. It's funny how it was easier to cross with the don't walk sign than when the pedestrian light was on.
Don't be shy, get out.
Umbrellas for sale for $5 on the street right now. You'll probably have ponchos for sale too. Yes, Anthony, very wet today. It's going to be raining for the entire day, with the heavier rain coming tonight. Michael asked if it snows much in December in New York. As of recent years, it hasn't really snowed too much in December. In my experience, in the past 5 years, it only really started snowing in January. But the snow is unpredictable at times when it comes or not. I just wonder how bad tonight's weather is going to be, if it's going to cause any disruptions. John says you'd never see that many people walking on a rainy day in Atlanta, Georgia. Well, to be fair, we are in the middle of Times Square at the height of tourist season, so many of these people are here already and they want to make the best of their trip. And it's not really raining that badly right now, it's just a slight rain. The heavier stuff's going to come tonight. So it's still okay to go out now and do normal activities without getting soaked. Stu says, what will the weather disrupt? Roads will get flooded, the subways, electrical lines where the water finds its way into, basements, among other issues, and also the high winds too. The high winds can knock over trees, take off branches, electrical lines, loose trash could just blow randomly and hit property and people. Those are just some examples. T-Stu says New York must be expecting a big storm. Well, I did get some alerts on my phone saying there's a high wind advisory and a severe weather watch. But that's more for tonight. No, John, that's not a casino by NASDAQ. You must be thinking of Tamashii Nation store. But then again, it's easy to confuse many of these stores for casinos because of all the neon lights. It's a collectible brand, Tamashii Nations, and then there's Starbucks, and then there's Brooklyn Cafe.
Right?
I think I'll take a walk across 42nd Street towards the Port Authority.
3 rows, edibles, tobacco, vape.
Times Square 42nd Street subway station. Let me close my umbrella up here.
That's why I was holding on to you.
Hey. I've purchased those $5 umbrellas before. In general, the $5 umbrellas, they really won't hold up. Just a slight breeze will flip them over. You might get like 1 or 2 uses out of it and then it stops working. Natasha says the whole town is hangover today after SantaCon. Only the participants and the people who are heavily involved with it.
Oh, put it here.
But I'm sure many people had too much to drink yesterday. Here we have the discount store Five Below. You know what's kind of misleading? Their sign says cool stuff $1 to $5 and beyond. So not everything in the store is below $5 because they have the and beyond. It's time to put my umbrella back up. It's not raining too much now, but the rain will get to me if I'm out for a long period of time. Thanks, Wendy 78. I love this umbrella. You can find it in the video description. My goodness. Rain hasn't even started yet and there's traffic backed up. Can you imagine if some of these streets get flooded? There's just a random umbrella here on the sidewalk. Whose is it? It looks like it's still working and ouch. That was like point blank honk. This is why I tell people to avoid driving into Midtown Manhattan during peak times unless you really have to. You might get stuck in traffic like this. Actually, it feels like the rain pretty much stopped. I'm gonna close my umbrella. You know what? I'm pretty curious. I'm going to head over across the street to Beer Authority. That's where a lot of the SantaCon activities happened yesterday. If you watched my video this morning, the sidewalk was just littered with garbage. There was even a person who almost tripped on the garbage and fell. Luckily, she was able to catch herself. Let's see if all the trash has been picked up. All right, it looks completely cleaned up now. Yesterday there was a long line waiting to get in here with police barricades. But I'm glad it's all cleaned up quickly. There was like litter lined all through here. And I even saw my friend Sifat stream. There was even someone who had too much to drink or something or passed out over here.
It's someone, but like I said to Pat.
I'm glad everything got cleaned up pretty quickly. In a way, there are good parts to this rain. And the fact that it cleaned out a lot of the sidewalks of beer smell and vomit. I hope tonight we don't get a repeat of that crazy rainstorm we had, I think a few months ago, where portions of South Brooklyn flooded, FDR Drive got flooded, and it was a really bad day for the city. Yeah, Ali B is she. That's exactly what happened. There was a sea lion that escaped the Central Park Zoo when that happened. Hey, just like that, the rain stopped. Alistair Seacoast says, which domestic airlines do you like? I like whichever airline has the best price and is reasonable for what I need it for. I'm not too brand specific when it comes to airlines. Ultimately, whatever gets me to my destination at a good price, in a reasonable manner, and it's convenient, I'll take it. In general, though, those are the big three: American Airlines, Delta Airlines, or United. Although United, I don't really fly too often because their main base of operations here in the New York City area is Newark Airport, and that's a little bit more tricky for me to get to. I know, Eddie, it's been a very warm December, for sure. With the exception of a few days. Of course, it had to get really cold when I needed to stand for hours for the Rockefeller Center tree lighting. But if the weather stays this warm in December, then I'm sorry, there's not going to be really any chance of snow forming or sticking. Roberto One says the situation with the rain in New York looks different as it was described in the news. The heaviest wind and rain is going to happen tonight. There were some spurts of heavy rain in the morning, but most of it is past now. Yes, Jen. I had food eats at Bryant Park with Here Bar. I just was there a few minutes ago. Surprisingly, there were a good amount of people on the ice skating rink, but they were really slipping and falling all over the place. Even some seasoned ice skaters were falling due to how wet it was on the rink. All right, I have to open my umbrella again. This is picking up just a little bit. Right now it's about 4:30. I think the weather reports were saying at about like 6:30, 7 p.m. is when the heavier rain should start. There's Moynihan Train Hall. I would think the taxis would do pretty good today due to the weather. I would think when it rains or snows or the weather's not that great, people will opt to take a taxi more often than not.
I had it when I was
Did that woman almost fall? I wasn't paying attention. Lucas going to New York soon. Any transportation tips? You can watch several of my videos, like how to ride the New York City subway from Times Square to the financial district. That was a good primer on how to do it from start to finish. That's the main mode of transportation in New York. But it really depends where your origin and destination is. This is a neighborhood called Chelsea. Don't really go down this street too much. It's been a while. Autumn and friends asking how is it there. Warm so far, not really raining too bad, but the heavier rain will happen in the evening hours. Apollo says, what's with the garbage bags on a Sunday? Believe it or not, there is collection on Sundays. Oh, this is nice. Completely flooded. Oh, you're kidding me. I just felt water in my shoe, and these are supposed to be waterproof shoes. Oh well, I have to be more careful stepping in puddles now. Very hard to make a boot waterproof, or if there's a hole somewhere, there goes your waterproofing. Water's gonna find yourself somehow. EM says, would you recommend living in New York? I just stumbled upon your videos. I would really say it depends on the person and what they want out of New York. But in general, New York is a very large city. There's a lot of things to do. It's a great city to advance your career and make some networking as well. But I have to be honest, New York is one of the most expensive places to live in the world. And a lot of people need to make major concessions and sacrifices in order to live here decently. Jordan says, I'm moving to New York City. I like the Manhattan area. Awesome. I wish you good luck. And going back to living in New York, Manhattan isn't a borough for everybody either. It's definitely the most expensive borough to live in, but there are places outside of Manhattan in the outer boroughs you can live in, and the cost of living, the rent there will be cheaper. But it's not as convenient as Manhattan because you'll have to take the subway in. I'm gonna close up my umbrella again. Richard would think Staten Island is the least expensive borough. Yes, I would say so. There's just a lot more work involved if you want to head to Manhattan. What a nicely themed bar and restaurant. It's pretty inside. Oh, happy hour menu. Let's see. 12 p.m. to 7 p.m. $10 sharing bites. $6 drink of the week. Hey, it doesn't seem too bad to me. You know what I find interesting? They have $10 sharing bites and they have a menu item with truffle oil in it for $10. Wow. Usually when they add truffle oil to anything, it's more expensive. Wait. Oh, this is funny. The name of this place is Dollar Pizza. Oh wait, no. It's $1.50 pizza. It's just that the 50 cents part isn't illuminated. $1.50 pizza. And pizza is $1.50, tax included. Still a good price. Dave says Brooklyn Bagel and Coffee on the left. Oh, we passed by it, yeah. Really good spot. Yikes. That was a quick right turn, buddy. Sabrina says that's a good price here in South Jersey. It's $5 and up. Wow, I'm surprised it's that much there. I would think you'd be able to find slices for $4 at least. Joe C asked if I think the dollar pizza is going to survive. No way. With costs going up, eventually it's going to have to break. Yeah, I saw that when I was there, Christian. Lowest slice is $5 in Las Vegas. Joey Joe always wondered how a business like that survives in New York City, selling for $1.50. It's all on volume. They need a constant stream of customers. They're really not making that much money on those pizza slices. Hey, Hung Mao is here. No notification for this live stream. Yeah, that's what happened. I already hit the 3 notifications limit, but in a weather scenario like this, people are going to discover the live stream anyway. Moises says can't find decent pizza at a reasonable price anymore unless you want to go to chain pizzerias. I don't think that's necessarily true. I've had $3 slices that tasted pretty good. I think for a quality New York slice now, it's at least $3. Oh, Dwayne, thanks. You saw my video on Wa Fong. That's an economical meal. Yeah, they were closed for many months throughout the spring and the summer. But I'm glad they're back. $5.50 for roast pork or chicken over rice with vegetables. Is Ray's Pizza still around? Yeah, I occasionally see them. I don't know how much they charge for a slice now. Lasagna restaurant. Guess they specialize in lasagna. Let's see. Yeah, look at this. They have a whole section just dedicated to lasagna. It is a bit on the pricey side, though. And here's the thing, too. Our prices reflect a 3.5% cash discount. So if you pay by card, these prices will be 3.5% more. EW has been to Ristorante Lasagna several times. It's amazing. Oh, nice. We have a testimonial from a viewer in the stream. Dwayne loves lasagna. I've even made it with the lobster tail. Yeah, lasagna is great. A little bit tricky to get correct though with the recipe. I've had some lasagnas where it was very soggy and it didn't hold the layers too well. But the right lasagna, if it has the right layers, you can taste every single one. It's also a very nicely themed restaurant. Dwayne says mine wasn't soggy. It was perfect lasagna. Sounds amazing. I'm glad you got the perfect lasagna. Okay, here's a pizzeria, Rocco's. Lunch special, 2 slices and a can of soda for $6.50. All right, Rocco's Pizza, 1 slice is $3.50. Like I said, I think a regular slice now, for a quality one, you have to spend at least $3. Wow, the temperature is 60 now, according to that display up ahead. I'm glad I didn't take a heavy jacket with me today. Yeah, Allie, the temperature actually warmed up since I started. It was 57 when I started. Now it's 60. Umbrella has to go back up. I feel the rain coming again.
Yes, I'm coming.
Yeah, I actually.
Yep, starting to pick up. Can hear the raindrops now. I do feel like it's getting windier too. Just a slight little bit of a breeze. Lisa says it's supposed to drop close to 20 degrees by the morning. It'll be super windy tomorrow. Oh, that's what I heard too. I don't know if there's going to be thunder and lightning in the forecast tonight. I just heard it was heavy rains and winds. Oh, photos from around New York. There's possible thunderstorms. I'll have you push the button this time. Oh, it doesn't work. Too bad. The live chat is not strong enough to push the button. $4.53 for regular at the mobile gas station across the street. Yeah, Dwayne, that's really bad if the rain freezes up. But I don't think the temperatures are going to drop that quickly or that low. Manly's Wine and Liquor Store. Beautiful display in the window.
And then you're like,
Look at the winds. They're really picking up. You see the tree? And the awning too. The rain really isn't here yet. It's just a preview of what's to come. Look at these leaves. This is a very important location. Casa Magazines, old school place. I know James and Carla have featured this place several times. How much does Two Bros Pizza cost? I think $1.50 a slice. What a beautiful window display. Lots of things to see here. There's a circus too. Santa Claus is driving the sleigh. Inspired Life, that was a pharmacy back there. Me wishes it would snow in real life. I think a lot of us would want it to snow here. But if temperatures stay the way they are, there's no chance of snow coming. If only it was 30 or 40 degrees colder than it is right now, we'd probably be seeing snow. Got a small Christmas tree in this playground. Mikey Lee will get some up in northern New York here tomorrow. Yeah, if you're gonna find snow, it's not gonna be in New York right now, in New York City rather, but northern New York you'll get snow. Up in Quebec, Canada, you'll get snow too. It's just not that cold yet here in New York City.
No?
Bob's saying the Midwest already got our snow. Here, have some. It's been over 600 days since Central Park had an inch of snowfall. I don't know if it's going to continue another season without snowfall, but it's been a while already. And to be honest, the weather is holding up a lot better than I thought today. I thought it was going to be raining all day, but we're getting brief lapses in the rain. It's actually pretty nice to walk around right now. Super Explorers. As yesterday, I thought the rain would be heavy all day long, but the downpour lasted for 3 hours. Yeah, I mean, Who knows, maybe this rainstorm will pass over New York and not even come. Kata says, hey AK, love the rain. Well, not much of it right now. Maybe tonight we'll find out. Starting at like 7 p.m., going into 10 p.m. overnight. We'll see. So far, not much going on in terms of the weather. Some very light rain, not too heavy. I'm glad I made my video this afternoon before I went live. It was raining more. I think what'll probably happen is when I go have my dinner, after I finish, I'm gonna come out and it's gonna be pouring rain. Danya asking which neighborhood this is. This is Greenwich Village on Hudson Street. It's been a while since I've come down here.
Right.
Got some steam coming out of the laundry room, I guess, down there. St. Luke's in the fields on the right across the street. Yeah, I guess that's the place you're talking about. All right, I got a notification on my phone, light rain expected to start at your location at 5:16 p.m., so 8 minutes. Let me check the forecast, actually. We'll give you an update. All right. So, looks like it's gonna rain overnight. Here's the forecast, the radar map. Yeah, right now you see there's not any rain in the area, but Yeah, it doesn't even look like the purple area is gonna touch where I am. Looks like it's past already. The more severe stuff's gonna hit Long Island and maybe Eastern Queens. I don't think it's really gonna be as bad as people make it out to be. S-Mod says, what app is that? It's the default weather app on iPhone. And my notification even said it's light rain expected to start. Ooh. Wow, look at this. All right, I'm back. This is what happened was on live stream. I was looking at this. I was backing up to get a better view, but I didn't realize that behind me was a tree bed. So I actually fell backwards here over this planter and then fell into the tree bed on the dirt. Thankfully, I didn't hurt myself because this was dirt, but I did get myself dirty, and my poor umbrella, look. Oh my gosh. We have a casualty, and I have a leaf in here. Yikes. Yeah, the risks of live streaming. I have to do laundry now. I got dirt on my hands, but thankfully I fell backwards into the tree bed and not on the sidewalk where I hurt myself. So it was a very soft landing, but it was hard enough of a landing where it broke my umbrella. So this unfortunately is gonna have to be tossed. And I have to say, I think I'm gonna start looking for a subway to head back, because without an umbrella, I'm gonna be asking for it later on. Yeah, no bleeding. I fell into the tree bed. It was a very soft landing, but anyway, this is what I wanted to show you before I fell backwards. Oh, this is too bad. This is a nice umbrella too, but it's expected a fall like that would snap it. I gotta find a... Well, I have to say thank you, tree bed, for cushioning my fall and not allowing me to get hurt. Thankfully, a broken umbrella is just that, a broken umbrella. It could have been worse. And my equipment and hands just got a little bit of dirt on it, but that's okay. Just wash that off. Not a big deal. Very soft landing, but the umbrella took the damage. I do have a poncho on me, so that's good. But unfortunately, this is gonna have to go. You know what? I'm curious. Will this even open up again? No. Well, it does, but it doesn't lock anymore, so. Bye-bye. It's a shame. It's a nice umbrella, too. I'm gonna take a picture of this because I want a memory of my umbrella. Bye-bye, umbrella. You lived a long life. All because I fell backwards into the tree bed. I did fall hard enough that my gimbal had actually twisted out of position, but I actually didn't hit anything, so. I don't know how my umbrella snapped though. Yep, buy umbrella is right. So I'm gonna have to get another umbrella. Cater says the fall was not captured. Yeah, probably, I don't know. The screen probably got touched somehow during my fall. Oh man, I was too focused on the Christmas decorations in the courtyard to realize that I was backing up over a tree bed with a ledge and I fell backwards. Thanks Gina Thomas, $4.99. New umbrella fun. I met that umbrella. You had it in my car. Thanks Gina. Appreciate it. SF Cynthia, 20 bucks. Good thing you're not hurt. Here's for a new umbrella. Thank you, SF Cynthia. Yeah, the main thing is I didn't get hurt. My equipment didn't get hurt either. It just needs to be cleaned up. That's all. I had a very soft landing and thankfully I need to do laundry soon as well. So that's gonna come off. I'm afraid to look at my clothing and my back now. It's probably so dirty. You know what? Let's do it. I'm curious. At least check my backpack, because this is what was at the back of me the whole time. Yeah. Just a little bit of dirt. I mean, I can even just wipe this off with a paper towel. We'll be fine.
How'd you like it tonight?
I do feel my butt is a little bit wet, but nothing bad happened, just my umbrella broke. My backpack was my cushion. Yeah, I guess so. Let me head towards the 1 train. It's up there. The Christopher Street station. That way, whatever rain comes, I could try to beat it before it comes. No broken bones, no nothing. It was it was pretty funny. I didn't even realize I was falling. I was like, why am I going backwards? Up, I feel some raindrops coming. Better get a move on. Valerie thought I lost reception. I was confused just as much as you. What was going on? Spiky says, any place to buy an umbrella? Yeah, there's a few places. I could stop by Macy's. I can go in any one of these stores. But I have another umbrella at home, so I don't need to get another one right now. But to summarize, I don't really think the rainstorm is going to be that bad tonight. Just looking at the weather map, it looked okay to me. The heavy stuff isn't really going to hit Manhattan, from what I saw. Lisa says maybe the umbrella still works. I tried it. It didn't even lock in place anymore. Michael says, glad you're okay. Multitasking can be dangerous. I just knocked over a crock pot of hot food. Yikes. Hope you're okay with that. I'm so fortunate that I fell backwards into a tree bed and had a soft landing on the dirt. But yeah, that was the first time I've ever fell backwards on live stream. All right, subway stations across the street. This one over here is downtown only. I wasn't paying attention behind me when I backed up and tried to get a better view of the Christmas decorations. At least that lady in the restaurant asked me how I was doing, and I was like, I'm fine, no injury, just fell backwards into the tree bed. All right. Here we go. Uptown, the Bronx 1 train. I think the train's coming pretty soon. Yeah, I'll show you the gimbal before I sign off how dirty it got. All right, here's the damage.
Attention everyone. Uptown
Just
Girl
dirt on,
and Incite trains are running on the express track between 72nd
got
Street
dirt on my
and
hands too.
96th Street because of station improvements. If you
All right,
are stopped
everyone.
today, transfer
Thanks so
at
much for
96th
watching.
Street to
Sacrificed an umbrella for you all today. Hit the like button, subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
There is an Uptown 1 train to Van Cortlandt Park, 242nd Street, 2 minutes away.